Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my Scalloped Tag Top Box. A cute little gift that you can give to a friend. Inside is a little Yankee candle. Now sadly I only seem to have Christmas ones at hand. I don't know why, crazy, but it gives you the idea and the measurements. But it's really cute and I think it would make a great table favour for a party, or you know, dinner guests, or just for a friend. I think they're really cute. I'm going to show you how to make it. So you start off with some cardstock. I used mint macaron for the first one. This one is the lovely So Saffron. And having a moment, sorry. And the cardstock is 9 inches by 7 inches, which is 22.5 by 18 centimetres. And we're going to score the long side at 2, 4, 6 and 8 centimetres, and the short side at 2. So long side, whoops, that way round, long side 2, 4, 6 and 8, which is 5, 10, 15 and 20 centimetres. Then the short side we're going to score at 2 inches, which is 5 centimetres. We then need to score at 4.5 inches. But let me work this out. But only from the bottom. Let me move this up. So you've now got your panels, you've got your thin strip across the top. So at 4.5 we're literally going to score across 3 panels and stop. And if you want to score that skinny bit at the end, you can as well. So you're basically leaving this long panel here. And that's at 4.5 inches, whoops, which is 11.5 centimetres. Okay, so we're going to fold and burnish these score lines. So the one across the bottom, and then the 2, 4, 6, 8, or 5, 10, 15 and 20. But we're not going to score this part one because that's simply a guide for cutting. So to start off with, bottom left, we're going to cut that square away, or that rectangle away. And we're just going to cut a little wedge into the side of it. And we're going to do exactly the same for this one. Cut down the side and cut a little wedge. So you now have a little tab to the side. We're then going to cut up all of these bottom ones, which makes them into the base of our box. And then the part one across all 3, if you want to use your trimmer for this, then obviously do that. And I'm just going to cut all the way, not very straight sadly, which is why it's probably best to use your trimmer, and then down the side of the long one. So you're left with this shape. Okay, and then as you can see, we're going to fold this around, that will adhere there, and that's how you get your box shape. Okay, so before we do any more, you want to turn it the opposite way round now, so that you've got it curling round towards you. And on this long panel here, we're going to stick our DSP. I'm just looking for my snail. And this piece of DSP is 4 inches by 1 3/4, or in centimetres, it's 12 by 4.5. So I'm going to pop that into it. It won't go all the way to the bottom. Take note of that. Make sure it's level. There we go. And stick that one on. So in effect, we're sticking it on the inside. Okay, then we need our Scalloped Tag Topper punch, and I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to fold this piece in so that it's easier for me to hold, and then I'm going to push this inside, and I'm literally just looking, as I have done previously, for the scallop part to just touch the top of my cardstock. I'm not even worried about it covering the DSP, because when it comes off it still looks pretty. Okay, so that's that part done. That's my punch on there. So you've got your scallop top there. So the next thing we need to do then now is flip it over and pop our other 3 panels of DSP on to the 3 shorter ones. But now these are technically on the back. So the long strip now is upside on the back. What do my snail is here? And we're going to pop these 3 panels on, and these are 2 1/4 by 1 3/4, or in centimetres 4.5 by 6. And I'm really not doing things straight today, am I at all? I don't know why I can't do straight lines. Okay. So those are my panels on, and so now while I'm here I'm going to pop some snail just on my little tab there, which I can fold over and fold on with this part here. So there's my box, looking pretty already. And then you just need to do the base. So this is the front, so it will go last. So the 2 sides, then the back, and then my front piece will just, don't want snail there, thank you, just sit on the back there, and then you can just pop your fingers inside and press down to make sure that adhesive's stuck. And there's your pretty box. So I'm just going to pop my candle in. I still have some shredded paper here, which I'm just going to take a small amount of, and then I'm just popping it over the top. And I actually used my bone folder, would you believe, to tuck it down the sides, and any of these sort of crazy swirly loose pieces again just get tucked in. And trust me, this bone folder works wonders. You see? Perfect now. So there's my pretty box. So I put that to one side because I want to decorate it. So I've got my pearlized doilies, which I only need half of. So if you can see, there is quite an obvious line that goes all the way down the centre. So I'm going to follow that, and I'm just going to cut my doily in half. So I'm going to put that in here because I never know when I might need another half doily at some point. So we'll pop that one away. And then I didn't get my Whisper White out, not a problem. Thankfully I have plenty of spare going. So then I need some Whisper White, I need some Memento, my So Saffron, and then my Love What You Do stamp set. So I'm going with the same sentiment, I'm lucky to have a friend like you, which I'm going to pop on here and stamp in my Memento. Give that a little clean. And then I've got my lovely So Saffron and the little cluster of flowers that are almost similar to the DSP. And just with the So Saffron, I'm going to stamp off and just add a few, or add a stamp of each to the top and the bottom. And that's that bit done. And then I have a 2-inch circle punch to punch that sentiment out. I'm going to put that one over here out of the way. And then I'm simply going to put snail all over the back of this. And then I want to add my doily because I want to make sure it's where I want it in terms of getting the correct pattern around there. And then I'm just going to add some more onto the back of the doily. And then this just sits, and I'm just looking at the circle being central, not the doily because it's not central. So I'm just looking at my box and then making sure that my sentiment is straight and that my circle fits either side. And then I'm just sticking that on. And I have my basic adhesive backed sequins. So for my previous one, I used the beautiful shiny ones there that are a little bit like mint macaron. And for this one, I think I'm going to go with, oh crumbs, now I'm spoilt for choice. I think I might go with that one actually. I don't know what colour that one is meant to be or anything else. But I just simply add a couple of these on the bottom there. And then last but not least, I have beautiful basic black shimmer ribbon. I don't know if you can see the, yes, there you go, look, beautiful shimmer in it. So I want a length of that to make a bow. And I just simply stuck this at the top. You do get quite a big bow with this. I think, I'm not a technical bow person as you know, but I don't know if it's down to the thickness of the ribbon, maybe, as to how big you get the bow. I don't know. But anyway, so there's my pretty bow. And it almost looks like out of the films where you see those men with black jackets and like a dicky bow type bow. Do you know what I mean? I know what I mean. But anyway, I'm sure somebody will tell me. But yes, they have white shirts and black jackets, and they have like a cowboy hat almost, a big round. I tell you what I'm thinking of. It's the Mexican. I'm not even going to try and sing the music. Karachi band, is it? Or something like that? I can't remember, but that's probably what I'm thinking of anyway. Digressing completely and randomly, those are my finished boxes. Aren't they so cute? I hope you have a friend who would like to receive one of these. And thank you for putting up with my completely random ramblings today. Hope to see you all again soon. Have a great day.